Hello my friends and welcome to episode 29 of The Wanderer. We've not played a match since the last episode. We're back with Montrose. Today we're taking on Hamilton Academical. One bit of transfer business. David Dangana has left us. It was a sort of okay player. He's gone for 12k to Dunfermline. You know, he's okay. Wanted to play for a bigger club. Wasn't really interested in him around the dressing room, to be honest. And in honesty, as I said, he's currently operating at a League One level. I was quite happy just to get rid of him, take the cash while it was on offer, if I'm honest. There's been a few bids thrown out for other players, not quite happened yet. Ross Ferguson will come onto the bench for him in this game. We've cut a couple of changes for full strength with Yule and Dunbar coming in. One bid got delayed because the team went into takeover talks, which was a bit frustrating, if I'm honest. But we put another bid in straight away. The downside to it is it's cost us £25 a week because he wants a better contract now. Lovely stuff, that. The other offers we've put in, I'm not convinced we're going to get all of them. There's a central midfielder who will probably knock Antonazzi out of the team straight away, a backup left mid, a right back, and I'm still trying to find a goalkeeper in all honesty. Very much struggling with that. I forgot to do my corner tactics again. As soon as we get a corner against us, realise that there when players weren't in the right positions. We're just going to give a bit of encouragement if it's going to let me. There we go. So we're second in the group right now. Of course, Hamilton only playing one game though, and they are Premiership opposition in this group. Inverness Cali, the same league as us. East Fife and Elgin, both League 2. East Fife also League 1 last time around as well. Been a very boring first half, and I've not got a second game to show you in this episode, which is a bit worrying. Hopefully the second half will kick on a little bit, but we're just going to go with a bit of praise for the team. You know, that we're 0-0 at half time against a team that's from a division above us, when we have players that are really a division below us, is a positive thing. You know, they've had 7 shots, 2 on target, but that's positive stuff in itself. Going to start making some changes now. We're going to bring off Adams for Richie. He's not maybe the best in this role, but we'll make it work. He's better than anyone else I've got for that role. We can bring on Charlie Mulgrew for Blair Yule as well. We've got options across the board. Left back is where I'm really worrying, and I can't find a decent left back. The right back that I actually found is actually a left back. Was searching for a left back, and my scouts recommended this guy. And he can play left back, but he's right footed, and I'm not going to play with an inverted full back because I don't like that. Critchley to Annan. Oh, he's run the challenge, but he's played it back to Finlayson, who's now kicked off about this right back that I've looked at, and he now doesn't like me. He's only played one game and despises me. So that's worked out very well for us. But you know, he was brought in on a backup contract. Don't really know what more he expects, to be honest. We're going to make another change to the click analysis instead of the one one. We're going to bring on Donnelly for Antonazzi. Can't really play this role, but he's the only guy that we've got that can play that role position right now, other than Antonazzi. And we'll make one more sub in probably about 10 minutes time as Hamilton come forward again through Smith back to McMahon. So got men around him, but if we can find a pass in that midfield area, we're in trouble. But we're pressing well. Fulton to Herd, out to Brian Smith, Hughes, Ross. It's a decent ball into another Smith and into another Smith. Smith's just playing it around each other and playing us off the park. How many Smiths have they got? 1, 2, 3 Smiths on the pitch for them. Our last change will be Ferguson on for Critchley. Ferguson was a very big player for the club last season. Let's see how he can get on when he comes off the bench here. Finlayson is putting in a performance though, so he's responded well. Evan's still the goalkeeper that's in the net, of course. I'm going to give him cup games regardless of if we get another goalkeeper in or not, but I'm hoping for the first league game of the season I have another goalkeeper in. We can sell the goalkeeper from last season and improve the team that way by having younger, just as good options. As it's in. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. It's okay. It's okay. I seen that flag up on the far side. It's not been the most entertaining game. They've had 19 shots, 5 on target, but nothing really came to anything. It's a decent throw in. Finlayson heads away. Ritchie. Ferguson. He's got Danny Redmond against his former club. Oh, it's came off the back of his heels. And we're getting broke on now. I need to remove this defensive line further back, to be honest, in this tactic, because our defence just is getting hit with these over-the-top balls far too easy. Played forward by the goalkeeper in the goal kick. Finlayson. And still not recovered from chasing the ball down. McMahon plays it forward again. Smith to Carroll. Hughes. Oh, Crichton intercepting there, the former Brecon man. Annan. Ritchie to Yule. Ferguson. Oh, that's horrible. Just not quite got the quality, and it's a good save from Evans to keep us alive here. Dyer clears. Redmond doesn't have any pace, and he's got no stamina to add to that. It's launched back forward. Finlayson heads forward to Annan. It's launched forward for Ferguson. He's not really the quickest either. His hair burned him. Fulton. Just working out the kinks in this tactic, to be honest, and not quite got where we want it yet. And you can see that from the performances here. But, you know, it's not too bad. Finlayson, a poor pass, but Evans makes it work. Launched forward. Redmond nowhere near it, though. And this is the problem we've got. We've been pinned in. And when we're breaking, our defence is pushing too far out. We're getting hit on the counter, and we should be hitting on the counter ourselves. So let's go with Ferguson taking the first penalty. Redmond will take the last. Or do we go for an Annan on the last one? We'll go with Dyer, then Annan, then Redmond. We've also changed our captaincy. Our new captain is Sean Crichton. Lewis Dunbar accepted it, and Danny Redmond took vice captaincy. Dunbar was more than happy to step aside, so that's worked out well for us, and he's a much, much better leader. Crichton, Carroll to take the penalty as Ferguson put us 1-0 up. We've got a young goalkeeper who's only on his second senior game in a penalty shootout, but you know, we've taken a point here at least in what should be our toughest game. Inverness Cali will be tough as well, but if we can get points from those games, we're doing well. And Donnelly's hit the bar. Put my best 2 penalty takers arguably on my last 2 kicks in the gamble that we were still in it, and we could get punished for that as Evans can't quite get there. Dyer with this penalty has to really score it because we need to be able to get to our last 2. He does indeed score it right down the middle. Not a confident penalty by any stretch of the imagination. And we've got another Smith stepping up. I think this one's Brian Smith. It is indeed. He is our right back, so hopefully we can get something. The keeper saved it. Ross Evans, young goalkeeper, saving a penalty. Annan, our second best penalty taker in my opinion, steps up. Oh, but he's hit it straight at the keeper. I put him there for the reason that he would stack up with the pressure, and he's not done it. We need another big save from Evans now. Hughes. Oh, Evans goes right, but Hughes, penalty just too good. So it's down to Danny Redmond against his former club, under the pressure to keep us alive here for a point, or for a bonus point rather. Can he do it? Can Redmond get this bonus point that we sorely need? He steps up. Pressure's on Redmond. It's in the back of the net. So we keep the pressure on Hamilton now. Absolute perfect penalty from Redmond, proving why I put him on last to deal with the pressure. Herd comes forward for Hamilton. He's got all the pressure in the world on him. And we have an 18-year-old goalkeeper needing to make a big save. It's for a point. And they get the bonus point. You know, we took a point from this game. We gave up only 2 points to the team against us, against a team that we really expected to give us quite a bit of a hammering, to be honest. So it's not a bad result by any stretch of the imagination. That leaves Group A looking like, I won't say Group A, it's not the group that I'm on, it's Group F. So Inverness on 6 points, played 2, 1-2. Us on 4, played 2, drawn 1, 1-1. Hamilton played 1, drawn 1. 1 on penalties for 2 points. East Fife played 1, lost, and Elgin played 2 and lost. I'm not going to come back for the Invernahyne game. We'll be back for the Livingston game next, as promised. Anyway, that will end this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.